YWCA Cast Clay operates the largest shelter for women and children in North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. And the primary reason women and children come to us is to escape domestic violence. With support from the Women's Fund, we're able to provide an opportunity to women who want to become certified nursing assistants, CNAs. I've seen a lot of success, and one of the examples I can share is a woman who started in the program right away when the grant was received. With the help of the Women's Fund, this woman, she came to us, and she had actually gone to a CNA course before and taken the exam, and that was when she was in an abusive relationship. Living with that stress every day and the traumas she was experiencing, when she took the exam, she didn't pass. When the abuse got to a point where she couldn't take it anymore and she found courage, she left and she came to the YWCA. She met with our education and employment coordinator and shared her goal of becoming a CNA. We were so thrilled to be able to offer the resource through the Women's Fund to her. So again, it was all paid for when she took the course. She had the material she needed, and I'm happy to report that she passed this time. And not only is she working as a CNA, but she's working to become an LPN.
The empowerment class is kind of the secret sauce for the Jeremiah program. It's kind of covers all bases of life in general. We've had some moms who have had difficulty with alcohol addiction or drug addiction and have overcome that now through supports, not only from us, but meeting other young moms who can help support them as well, who are in a better place. Some have dropped out of college, and now through taking these classes and becoming more confident in themselves, they have gone back to school. Once they finish empowerment classes and they have passed all of that, then they can be enrolled in the Jeremiah program, which means they will go to school and work part-time, and on campus they will get housing and childcare. I think the Jeremiah program is helping a lot of young moms who kind of lack the confidence they need to take that next step to go to college and further their education so they can become more independent and a better member of society.
It's important to start girls in a STEM or a STEAM area really at a very young age. Research will show that as young as 5th grade and some even as young as 3rd grade will already make a decision if they will pursue a career in that area or not. And so giving girls the opportunity in a safe environment to build a confidence in that area will help them pursue a career in that direction. The Inspire Girls program is what was funded through the Ephemeria Foundation Women's Fund. And what we did was invited schools to participate and select anywhere from 16 to 20 girls to come spend a day at the lab. Without that grant, we would not have been able to do the program at all. That money pays for supplies, it covers the cost of bringing community members in who are taking off time from their jobs, it covers even lunch that we need to provide for the girls. So what we can do is really provide a safe environment for them to explore it and feel like this is something that they can do. We had a very diverse group of kids participate, and that was really cool to see. They were really all from different walks of life, from different areas, different countries, different religious backgrounds. It was really, really neat to have such an eclectic group of girls participate.
This particular grant funding helped us with our Women's Business Center Women's Leadership Program. So the Women's Leadership Program is in its 6th year. It's a 6-month-long program that's application-based. We accept up to 20 women in Bismarck, Minot, and in Fargo. And these women learn about 4 core areas in leadership. So healthy leadership, personal leadership, professional leadership, and community leadership. I think what's unique about this program, first of all, it is statewide, and that is definitely our mission, is connecting women and identifying leaders throughout the state of North Dakota and connecting all of them. but also the women are all levels of leadership. Some are brand new, some are closer to retirement age and just are looking for their next stage in life. And so that diversity, all ages, all backgrounds. Throughout the 6-month program, these ladies are each given $100 seed money, and they have to find a partner out of their 19 classmates. With that seed money, they are given the opportunity to pick a charity that they're excited to learn about. They partner up with that charity, and then they need to make that seed money grow, whether it's in kind or in financial, and especially in awareness throughout their community. So in Fargo, Moorhead, surrounding areas alone, we've had 35 graduates that have been given $3,500, and they've raised almost $38,000 in cash and in-kind donations back to those charities.
P's and Q's is an empowerment program that I originally started for our young girls. We created 4 programs. We have Be Rare Model, Be Rare Girl, Table Etiquette, and Leaderlicious. It is the Leaderlicious program that is making its way around our Fargo public school system. And we are very, very excited to see the students grow and learn and grow and become leaders in our community. Leaderlicious is a preventative program, and so I want to prevent these negative cycles, but I also want them to know what to do when they're faced with these different situations. And so I become the student, they're the teachers. I say, today girls, we're going to talk about how to communicate, or being responsible, having responsible choices and actions. And I'm the late student. And I'll come in with an attitude, and I'll come in, interrupting class. And they're the teachers. They're supposed to be teaching the lessons. I want them to see how it feels so that they know that their choices, matter, that their actions are important. When we first come into that classroom, they are making a decision. You are deciding today to be committed to changing your life. It may not be easy, but honey, it's going to be worth it. I promise you it's going to be worth it.
Dress for Success is a worldwide organization. We help women through clothing, confidence, and career tools in order to gain economic independence. In the past year, through contact with the women we serve, we have found that a lot of them lack support even once they find their job, which is why we decided to add our mentoring program. We did that with the help of the FM Area Foundation. Each month we try to have a networking event where the women can come and meet other women either in their same profession or their same industry, or just another woman that they can connect with that has a similar background, such as being a single mom. We started small. Right now we have 10 women participating in the program and 10 mentors that have a similar connection with those women to get them acquainted and to gain some professional experience. And it helps them to get comfortable in their career and to begin to thrive. A lot of the women that come through Dress for Success are actually underemployed. They're struggling with their personal lives, so they're not challenging themselves in their career or in their employment. And it helps them to meet with another woman who supports them and empowers them and gets them feeling that confidence that, yeah, I can do this. I can apply for that promotion, or I can apply for that job that's a step up, that has the higher pay and the better benefits. I don't have to be so stagnant in my career. So it's very empowering, and that's where the real impact is coming from.
The Women's Empowerment Project was funded from the FM Women's Fund. The goal behind that was formulated in response to a project that a graduate student at NDSU engaged in, and she herself was an international student from Kenya. And so as part of her final paper, she interviewed women who had come as refugees, some as long as 20 years ago. And then she started talking about this sense of isolation and powerlessness, and really not having any connection to the community in any way. And so as I watch women who come here, from other parts of the world, having lived through terrible parts of life that we don't want to even imagine, to ease that trauma that exists here. It's a different kind of trauma, but it's still trauma, and it's like not knowing. And so the proposal itself really envisioned 5 separate small groups that were community neighborhood based, and with a mentor that would meet with a handful of women monthly and really respond to the things that they wanted to learn about. The philosophy that I kept using moving ahead was, how do we relight the fire that is inside of those women that we know is there? They're survivors, they're here, and just make them feel like this is their place, this is their home.